Hi everyone, it's Joe here at the Leeds Academy again, and welcome to another lesson. Today's lesson is about one beat fills. So this is for everyone who's now trying to start playing some drum fills, and when it comes to my students, I always get these two questions. When do I play a fill and what do I play? So I hope that today's lesson is going to help you. I'm going to share with you 5 ideas. And these 5 ideas are very simple. They're going to be 4/16 notes or less. So it couldn't be easier. All these drum fills are going to be on the 4, somewhere on beat 4. So the first one, super simple, it's just right, left on beat 4. And we're going to play these as 16th notes. So here's the thing. It's super important that you guys can count 16th notes even when you're not playing any 16th notes. So let's say that you're playing a rock groove that is based off 8th notes. Usually we count 8th notes like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The big problem for most of my students is that when counting that way, when they get to the fill, they get confused. They don't quite know how the 16th notes fit in there. They know the value when it's on the board, they know it's twice as fast, blah blah blah, but they don't really understand the relationship rhythmically. So the way to fix that is to count 16th notes while you're playing your rock groove as 8th notes. So, simple exercise, just try to count out loud the 16th notes when you play the groove. So check it out. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. If you can do that, then you're going to be good to go when it comes to the fill. So back to our drum fill number 1 is just going to be 4 single strokes on beat 4. So you're going to have 4E and a. That's it. Check it out. Cool, so there you go. There was the first fill, 4E and a at 60 BPM and 95 BPM. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This time we have the same kind of structure, so 16th notes, but we're not going to play the first two 16th notes. So the 4E is going to be an 8th note rest, which leaves us with and a to play. So all I'm going to do is right, left. Here's the twist. I'm not going to play anything on the 4. There's not going to be a snare. There's not going to be the backbeat of the groove. It's literally going to be a rest. So the last note that I'm going to play is the end of 3, and then I come back on the end of 4 to play my fill. So this is a half a beat drum fill. Check it out. And there you go, that's your second fill. Alright, next one is again a half beat kind of fill, but we're gonna play doubles. So you might be thinking there's not enough space for doubles unless I just play a double right, but we're gonna play right, left. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this fill as 32nd notes. Basically twice as fast as 16th notes. So before, where you can only fit 2 16th notes, now we can squeeze 4 in there. Basically we're going to have right, left on the end of 4 and the A of 4. So the end 4 takes 2 notes, the A of 4 takes another 2 notes. Check it out. And there you go, that's your third drum fill. Moving on, the next one we're gonna use flams. So for those who don't know what a flam is basically two notes played close to each other. Not together, because that would be what we call a unison or a flat flam, but very close to each other. And the only thing that separates them is the stick heights. That's gonna be what's gonna create the separation. So both hands go down at the same time, but one is higher than the other, which means the lower one is gonna land first. There's by the way, a slight confusion sometimes when it comes to flams. The flam gets the name according to the hand that is up. Not the one that lands first, but the one that is up. So this flam would be a left hand flam, because my left is the one who's going to play the accent. My right is just playing a grace note. Alright, so this fill is a flam on the 4 and the bass drum on the end. This is super simple and it works great if you're playing rock music, pop. It's just a simple fill. This is literally what a fill-in is. It's just a small, quick variation, get in, get out, no fuss, no hassle. Here we go. Cool, when it comes to this guy, feel free to play the flams on the toms. You can even split your hands between two drums. So if you're playing a left hand flam, you can play the left, the accent on the snare, and the grace note on the floor tom, or between these two toms, whatever you want. The orchestration of all these exercises is totally up to you. I'm just showing you a template. Alright, so last drum fill. This one, I'm showing you an orchestration. Again, it's just up to you. So this is based off the first exercise we learned today, 4 E and A, but we're gonna move and we're gonna start using some toms. So it's gonna be 4 E on the snare and on the floor tom with your right hand, and then the left hand plays the A on the high tom. Check it out. So the last step is to listen to all these fills in the context of a song. So let's check it out. That is it. 5 drum fills that will never get you fired. Have fun, they're all yours, and if you liked, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Cheers.